first half, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne!
I think I got my swagger back. Oh!
I love it, baby!
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! Bottom by Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch. Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello, win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now.
McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Reddit did to do, and welcome into More Important Issues. It is Sunday, October 26th. There is a basketball game going on for Tennessee, but it's not basketball season yet. Although maybe we should spoil that. I mean, I know Kentucky just upset number one, but maybe we should just continue looking pretty good tonight and ruin that for them too one more time.
Yeah, that'd be nice, right?
I don't think they understand what a moral victory is either, by the way.
Oh, Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Good for them. I mean, they were ready for basketball season after Kentucky's first football loss. So,
Well, I saw them getting on to Tennessee about moral victories, and then they go on about how good their quarterback looked last night against how bad our defense is. How terrible they are.
yeah.
That's not a moral victory, according to our good friends to the north. So, good for them. I knew Tennessee would win. I didn't know they would. I thought it'd be an ugly slugfest, which it wasn't ugly on one side of the ball, but I thought it'd be an ugly slugfest of a game in Lexington at night. But Kentucky's a 0 in this rivalry, a flat 0. Their best coach in school history, they're ready to fire, ready to move on from. He can't beat Tennessee unless there's a deadbeat coach on the doorstep. Every coach that's lost to Kentucky's been fired. Not every coach that's lost to Vanderbilt's been fired, but every coach that's lost to Kentucky's been fired. That's how worthless that program is.
Yeah, I mean, poor. I would say, like, those fans that actually stayed the remainder of the game.
There weren't any. There weren't. There weren't.
If there was, they were either passed out drunk or they deserve, or maybe they're blind. I don't know. There was something wrong with those people that were still in the stadium at that point.
You're confusing it because there was what's his name? There was a guy getting concessions. Well, I'm blanking on his name. Transferred to Tennessee.
Oh yeah, Mincy.
Yeah, you're confused. You saw Gerald Mincy going to the concession stand. He's not a fan. He's a player. He's required to stay to the end of the game.
Yeah, poor guy. At least there was alcohol there since the last time we went. So
sure. I think did I say it on Thursday's show? I think they have the most just unappealing stadium of all time.
Dude, what?
Now that Vanderbilt's upgraded.
They also have the most unappealing logo on their helmet. That logo, I think Deuce mentioned it last night. It's like the same logo as the East High Wildcats from High School Musical.
Is it? Is it the same one?
It looks just like it.
It is truly an awful logo. Yes. It's two birds getting it on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Which is kind of hot, but
yeah, I mean, I'm not without knowing the gender of the birds, I won't comment.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm trying to even remember their old logo. I don't think it was that bad. Their old cat logo. I mean, the UK is not bad. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Go to an ugly logo.
Well, they have the old school one with the cat in the UK, right? That looks.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick, I guess.
Yeah.
That's sick as it can get.
If you're into that.
Yeah, I mean, scratch them. What's the cat's name? I can't remember.
Scratch. Just scratch.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Hey, we found our offense.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, who knows what's going to happen next week? Because I don't think
They
our
showed up
offense-
on the road, which is
Sure.
not normal.
I just feel like I'm baffled by when Heupel decides to just unleash them and foot on the gas and go, and when we just go conservative and get in a turtle shell and hide. Because if your offense plays like that against a team like Vanderbilt, who I think can beat Tennessee this year, if you play like that offense can't keep up with the offense you saw last night. Vanderbilt's can.
Yeah.
But they can beat Tennessee if you have an Alabama performance or maybe even an Arkansas performance.
Sure.
They can keep up. So, if you saw that offense, I don't care what defense rolls out there. I feel pretty good about winning out. Maybe Florida's iffy because it's Florida. Probably going to be at night in the swamp. But I feel good about winning out. Offense showed up. Good performance. You get it. I thought all three running backs looked good when they played last night.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, you didn't really have to run the ball that much, but when you did, it was pretty effective. I know a lot of people are just like, well, we only rushed for 100 yards. Well, we threw it for almost 400. So
there's a reason for that.
Yeah, what did you really expect? I mean, Tennessee was okay to be one-dimensional last night because that one-dimensional was really damn good.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And we got Chris Brazzell involved. We've been talking about that. Like, he just needs more targets, and they finally threw the ball down the field, which I don't understand Kentucky's game plan to go man across the board against Tennessee, but
I like it.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Sure. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting strategy by their defense, but it paid off in the end. It worked out for us.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to complain.
I also thought Joey, that was a huge bounce back game for him. That Alabama one, I know most of it is just those two plays, the safety and the pick six, but I think it was good for him to be on the road and just have the confidence back. He was decisive, made good decisions, made good throws, and those receivers did a dang good job of catching the football, number one, but also it seems like they're wide open all night long.
Yeah, definitely good comments. And we talked about we didn't know it was interesting. He was never on the injury report after working on him every defense possession.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really working at him. So I mean, we were wondering how healthy he would be coming into this game. So I think that's added to what you were talking about, bouncing back from Alabama. I think that's another thing is I doubt he was 100% healthy, which it's hard to be this point in the season, but still maybe battling some soreness in the neck and plays just a really good game. Threw a ton of great deep balls. That one to Mike Matthews, I fully expected to be dropped, but it was so good he couldn't even pull it off. He couldn't drop it. So,
Caleb, we have breaking news.
Okay.
Your favorite coach, Brian Kelly, has been fired by LSU.
I saw they were working on it before we got on here. I saw that. Congrats to Brian Kelly. It's not Jimmy Sexton client, so Jimmy will not get a cut of that $56 million buyout. Hate that for him. But, Brian Kelly. Landon, people scoffed at me when I said this team was not going to the playoff, this LSU team. They scoffed at me. Their defense is better. Garrett Nussmeier. First off, Garrett Nussmeier must have been injured all last year because he doesn't look any worse than he did last year. And now they're like, oh, he's injured. It's his ribs. It's his shoulder. It's his blah, blah, blah. No, Brian Kelly just sucks. Garrett Nussmeier's not good. And then their defense, they just had someone quit on him today. What's his name? Really good linebacker.
Caleb Perkins?
Yeah, just
is that true?
Anymore. I didn't fact check it, but I saw a tweet. So we're going to say yes.
I think you got.
Really?
I think it was the no 3 sports instead of on 3 sports.
Oh, see, I thought it was a beat writer for LSU.
Okay, maybe that is the case. I saw one from no 3 sports.
Oh, then yeah, it's not true then.
Okay.
You can almost take it to the bank. I didn't really look at it because it looked like someone that was reliable, and so I just
Yeah, No 3 Sports tweeted that as breaking news.
Man,
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, he is taking a lot of criticism for his play, and I don't know why. Like, he was so good his freshman year, and then they changed him positions. I'm like, why don't you just put him back to where he was? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. I also think going back to positions, guys, Boo Carter is playing the wrong position.
well, he needs to just leave. If his mom is any evidence of where he's at mentally, and then the few plays we saw of him last night are any view of or where he's at mentally, he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
And I hate to say, oh, well, his mom's saying this, it's on him, but I'm combining it with what my eyes are. He rated out 42.3 defensively on Pro Football Focus.
How many missed tackles do we have?
As
You
a
got
team,
that up?
11.
How many? 11?
11 as a team.
Oh, how many were on that one play where they?
It also doesn't account for the one where Idris Farouk hits Jalen McMurray, just runs into his back for no explicable reason on that screen.
Yeah, that was one of the worst plays. I mean, granted, I say that's one of the worst plays. It was one of the worst plays from Tennessee, but somehow Kentucky won up to us with their 3 fumbles.
We didn't even strip that first ball. Have you watched that, like the replay they showed afterwards from the back view? We don't strip the football, Landon.
He just dropped it?
Yeah, so like 4 guys are third and whatever it is. We could have brought him down 1. Instead, 4 guys are pulling out the football and don't bring him down. He gets free, maybe would have fell short of it, but has a chance to get an extra yard and just drops it. It's brutal.
And then somebody else fumbles.
Well, 2 guys, one guy goes to pick it up and kicks it.
Yeah. And then one guy picks it up and starts running, and Boo Carter hits him and he fumbles.
It was, and then, I mean, I thought we weren't going to get it because I thought Berlotti was going to try to pick it up and run, and he kind of did. He kind of rolled on it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a good play from anybody. Thankfully, Kentucky performed a whole lot worse on that play, so Tennessee doesn't quite get the second look at it, but it kind of reminded me of that. It might have been was it Tennessee and Vanderbilt in that girls' basketball game where they just both missed a bunch of layups right in a row? Kind of reminded me of that.
It's like, am I watching a actual competitive sport right now?
Right. Yeah, it was pretty pitiful.
I actually cheer for one of these teams that this is happening.
Yeah, I do too want to talk about the Idris Farouk. Well, okay, first off, Idris Farouk, he gives and takes, baby. He gives and takes, because the pick 6 was a freakish play. I mean, freak of nature play. And then I saw, or someone in the voluntary action post-game show said, people complain about the angle. His angle didn't matter. Kendrick Law just outran it. Well, no, he didn't, because Idris Farouk sprints forward to no man's land. He was at least 10 yards behind where he hit Jalen McMurray at.
Yeah.
And then he has the sideline to help, doesn't use it. You have your 2 guys, Jalen McMurray, and I don't know who the corner was out there, just have 0 outside contain on the play. So it's not all Idris Farouk's fault. But he also gave himself 0. Again, it goes into how fast do you think you are? Because do you think you're faster than Kendrick Law? Because I have news for you, brother. You ain't.
Yeah. That was a master class by that secondary on that play. I mean, just from the first get-go, it's like, get outside. That is your only job.
All your help's inside.
Yeah.
All of your help. If he breaks it inside, makes a few guys miss, or outruns them, all right, we'll talk. Because he is freakishly fast.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all he had to be on that play. He didn't have to be a football player at all. He had to be a track athlete right there. It was incredibly frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what this game kind of comes away at me as, is just like, your offense is so dynamic and so fun to watch, and then we get on the other side of the football and it's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like, Tennessee has the offense to win a national championship, but the defense is right there just being like, hold on a second.
What if?
Yeah. And I really don't at this point. I think you are who you are. I don't know how that gets better. I would think just doing fundamental things would help, but it seems like we find ways to do more dumb stuff every single week. And it's the same thing every week. You're missing tackles, it's bad angles. We just talked about containing the outside. I mean, it's Pee Wee football that this defense and more so this secondary just has no grasp on right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't rewatched the game. I thought your linebackers looked better last night, but I don't know how many missed tackles they accounted for. It didn't feel like it could have been much.
Yeah, Edwin Spillman, I thought played really well. I thought Jaden Perlotti. I think there's times where I don't think he knows what the hell's going on, but the man is always around the football.
Yeah.
And
I
he
mean, I
flies
thought
around.
Elander played better finally last night too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a missing area on Carter, by the way, as well. That linebacking group I thought played pretty good.
Yeah, and that's got to be tough. And you're playing guys that probably aren't normally playing that much, and that there's probably missed assignments in coverage, and when a play breaks down. But I thought for the most part, I like what I saw from Edwin Spillman and Jaden Perlotti. I thought those guys flashed, and I mean, Idris Farouk flashes, and then there's times where. But I mean, I would take you flashing sometimes than just disappear. And unfortunately, I think Andre Turrentine is just, I don't know what he does. I don't even know if he's out there. And then I see number 2, just like in the background somewhere. I'm like, well, where's he at?
I mean, thankfully, we don't have to watch him anymore after this year. So,
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. And that's why I think, and the Boo Carter thing, it stinks that he just doesn't. Seems like he doesn't care, but I think it would have benefited him to be at safety, because I think he is one of your better tacklers and he's super athletic, and I think back there he doesn't have to think a whole lot. He just kind of like goes and plays ball. I think the star position, like you're playing man-on-man coverage, there's run and then there's pass. I think it's just too confusing for him. I don't know. He just seems like he's scatterbrained and can't figure it out at that position. So I don't know why we don't try to. Is it really that complicated to be a star to move to safety? I don't think so.
He can't play worse than what we have back there right now.
Sure.
No matter how much he knows about the position, he can't play worse. I mean, on his touchdown pass, as bad as he looked, where the hell was Andre Turrentine at going? What coverage could he have possibly been running on that play?
Yeah.
Because to me, it looked like zero coverage, as in he was operating with zero intention of covering anyone. I mean, just abysmal defense.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like cover one, and something like your safety has to be able to cover something.
And he was the only deep guy. There was no one else deep.
And that guy was your slot receiver. He wasn't even your outside guy. So there should be some sort of see the eyes. You got to drift over there. And I mean, there was.
It'd be different too. Yeah, it'd be different if he got beat on the play. He didn't get beat because he wasn't involved.
Yeah.
Wasn't zero involvement.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee's trailing 6 to Duke right now. Also, Cameron Boozer's so freaking good.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah. Yeah. First game or first exhibition, I guess, and you're probably playing the best player in college basketball.
Yeah.
It does suck that Duke gets all these, like Cameron Boozer, Cooper Flag. I'm like, we did get Nate Mint, so I guess that's something. But.
Which, hey, I'll say this. Not that he shot the ball exceptionally well tonight, but the fact that he's willing to, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Also,
and he only had 6 points at the break, and Tennessee was up by, 6, I think?
Was it 6? I thought it was 4 at the break.
I thought it was 37-43.
Okay.
But I mean, that's good to see. I don't know where Duke would be at without Cameron Boozer. So
yeah, it was 37. It was up 6. Yeah. I mean, he had 12 rebounds in the first half. He has 18 now. Holy crap.
Jeez.
Which, I mean, I don't think we're definitely getting out rebounded. I don't think we're rebounding poorly by any means, but letting a guy have 18, it's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Amari Abrams wears number 77, by the way, just of note.
Yeah, he kind of looks like it looks like a walk-on number. So I don't know if he's playing a little mind games where
you see 77 check in, you're like, all right, we don't have to guard him.
Yeah.
We're gonna derailed the football conversation to
you're good.
add to that. I think the biggest takeaway from this is you just have to forget trying to help your defense by slowing the game down. Forget trying to help your defense by lengthening drives. Just go score and outscore people.
Mm-hmm.
Dare people to keep up. Bank on. I just want us to quit doing this bend don't break crap where we bail 10 yards and try to play, and just commit to make it or break it defense. We're either going to turn you over or you're going to score. Like, just commit to that, because then you're going to have a better chance of creating turnovers.
Yeah.
And they can create turnovers.
I just hate, it feels like we get first and second down. We're like, all right, third down. Let's just get this one play, and we just can't get it.
I don't think we know where the sticks are. We desperately need that yellow line to appear on the field.
Oh, yeah. Well, it seems like no matter what happens, you're like, all right, first point of contact, 5 yards before the marker. And somehow they fall forward and they get those 5 yards.
We have to be the worst third down defense in the country. If there's anyone close to us, that defensive coordinator should be fired.
Yeah. And it's tough. Like, I think there's a lot to like about this because, you won by 22. And a lot of people, like the spread kept going down. What did it get down to? Like 7.5 or 7?
7.5 at kickoff.
The spread kept going down. And I just feel like that Tennessee kind of scored at will. Those wide receivers could have done as much as you wanted to. I think Joey Aguilar was kind of in his zone. So, unfortunately, I think you're going to have to win shootouts.
Yeah.
And that sucks. But, hopefully you can get another touchdown from your defense every now and then to help you out a little bit. It's crazy. The first half, I thought we played pretty well defensively. Or at least the first quarter. Maybe not well. You got some stops. You got that pick six.
Yeah. I was going to say, I didn't think there was really any time that that defense was good.
Yeah. Minus the first quarter, minus the big Kendrick Law run. And that's just like one guy doing his job, and that's fixed.
Yeah.
There's just too many busts on this defense.
You can't have 3 guys not do their job.
Yeah. Yeah. It's incredibly frustrating to watch that, because again, like you're competing for a national championship. You're trying to make the college football playoff, and you're probably there if your defense has some sort of pulse.
Yeah.
And Cutter Boley is not a good quarterback. We mentioned that on Thursday, and he looked good. And you play 3 better quarterbacks than him the rest of the way.
Yeah. Thankfully, John Mateer just won't throw the football, so I like our chances of outscoring them next week.
Yeah, he likes throwing to everybody but the open man. So
yeah, if he decides to actually throw the football, then we're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a dicey game. Yeah, I'm glad. I hate next week's a night game. I hate we have to wait around for that. Honestly, I'm gonna be so nervous by 7 p.m.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I wish it was a noon game. Just get it out of the way.
Yeah, that's one that's for Tennessee fans, especially. Like, everybody remembers that Oklahoma game a couple years ago, how crazy it was, and we kind of blew it. Maybe this is our revenge game. I know they're wanting one for last year, but I think this is one for the fan base to get their revenge on Oklahoma and Neyland. This is our one night game. We can get nuts.
We'll see if Josh Heupel will be jawing with Oklahoma players or not.
Yeah, it does seem like LSU, if you lose a night game in Death Valley, that's a fireable offense.
Especially in that fashion.
Yeah.
That's which I love. Everyone watching Texas A&M fans are like, I've never seen a takeover like this in Death Valley. I was like, yeah, well, I did just a few years ago. So
yeah, and it was way worse.
Is Kate Phillips playing a bunch of golf too? Because that man has a golf tan.
He probably is.
Is he wearing? Yeah, he's wearing sleeves.
He's got a shoulder brace too. He's been playing too much golf. Okay, the ball goes to Cam Boozer every time it comes off the rim.
Yeah, no, that one was insane. The fact that that's going to get credited as a rebound is hilarious. My last note for LSU: what'd you think about Whit Weeks and Street Glows chewing out the defense for effort?
I didn't see that. I think we were talking about it earlier. I didn't get to watch that game really. I kept up with it because I bet on it. But hey, if that was the game I was going to lose that game and Brian Kelly got fired, I guess it was worth it. Whatever.
You bet on LSU?
Not game, yeah. They keep saying how it's just this incredible atmosphere. It's unbeatable. And my ass.
Oh. I feel like the only people that beat at night lately are Nobodies and Ole Miss, who finally wins one on the road.
Yeah. Well, Lane Kiffin tried to give that game away.
Yeah. I asked you, I posed the question to everyone. Those state troopers that probably get paid pretty good to travel with the team, what the hell is their job if not to keep an opponent from interrupting a nationally televised interview with the head coach?
Oh my God, we can't get a rebound, Caleb.
Are you ahead of me or behind me? Did Bishop Boswell just foul someone?
We just hit a 3-pointer. Am I way behind you?
What's the score?
62-60.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
You're a possession behind me.
Sorry, dude. I got to get my money up. Okay.
No, YouTube TV. Hulu must be on like a 3-minute delay because YouTube TV, I found out, is very delayed.
Yeah.
Where I tried to listen to.
I think I paused it earlier, so that probably doesn't help.
Okay. I think you're. Yeah, I was going to say. I think you're normally just like a few seconds behind me.
Okay. Yeah, it sped up a little bit. That's on me. Yeah, I don't really have a lot else for Kentucky. I mean, a 22-point win, I think you take that on the road. Again, that Kentucky team is bad. I mean, I don't know what you do. Just outscore teams. That's about all I can say. I mean, this is, again, another game where Tennessee doesn't get to the quarterback, but I don't think they were really – I think they kind of got the ball out of Boley's hands pretty quick. But still, something to watch because, I mean, Tennessee was leading the nation in sacks, and now they have, 2 in the last 2 games?
Well, because like you said, the teams can get the ball out so quick against the secondary.
Yeah.
These linebackers and pass coverage. Like, it's going to be impossible to sack quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
After watching.
Man, I don't know if we know how to, defend a drag route. I've never seen
any route, but yes, drag.
Yeah.
I mean, anything across the middle is pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like everybody's gone. There's the one guy. The one guy, they're obviously trying to target, always open. But hey, Caleb, we're not going to give up the big play unless it's a complete bust.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, Boo Carter just got beat last night. I don't know if that's a bust. I don't know if you can count Andre Turntime not being anywhere else.
Also, I think that receiver who had over 100 yards against us, minus not Kendrick Law, the other one, DJ Miller, I think he had 13 yards going into this game. He had 2 receptions for 13 yards going into this game.
I think he had that catch in the end zone, too, that,
yeah, he had 2 touchdowns.
We didn't play good defense, but my word. I mean, of course he catches that.
Yeah.
Gets a foot in. Of course he does. That's another thing. As bad as our defense is, I'm watching Alabama this week, and they can't catch shit. Yet they caught everything in our game. I don't know if they had a drop in our game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you don't think John Mateer is going to be – I mean, he might get drafted on the spot. We might make him look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monty, we mentioned the lack of effort from Boo, and I think it's just time to just – I mean, we already paid him that money. I don't think he can get anything else. I think it's just like, hey, man, we're good. You're good. Good. Just – or make him play safety. I don't know. The star ain't working.
Yeah.
I mean, secondary in general isn't working minus Colton Hood.
Yeah. It makes me think, though, that he just doesn't care. I think there was one he fair caught with no one in the vicinity of him last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it makes me wonder I don't know if he cares. Like, I honestly probably just tell him to go on to Colorado.
Yeah.
That's clearly where he wants to be, is in Boulder. So just let him go.
I think it's one of those things like, hey, if you're getting red flags in like spring practice, is it really going to work out during the season too?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Tennessee moves on. Still a lot to play for. Again, night game in Neyland against Oklahoma. That will be an elimination game, pretty much. I mean, you need stuff to go for you to get in the playoff anyway. But if you have 3 losses, you're out.
I think I saw if we went out, it was a 90% chance. It's gonna work. Like, there's gonna be a 2-loss team somewhere in there that I think it'll work itself out.
Yeah.
For example, Vanderbilt's at number 9. You play them to win out. You're in.
Right now, the projection I saw Tennessee SEC has 5 teams. You just have to be that, and Vanderbilt's one of those. Like you would take that spot if Vanderbilt.
Right. That's why, they said win out 90% chance, and I was like, no, if you win out, I think it's almost a lock, assuming nothing too crazy happens. I mean,
right, and you keep on stacking these wins, like that's just going to make you look better and better because your losses came earlier in the season.
Right. And they'll be your 2 losses right now. If you win out, will be to probably top 5 for sure. Potentially even your autos.
Yeah.
So, or your buys. Sorry, not autos. Yeah. Take care of business. Find a way to go get a win in the swamp as well in all this mess.
Keep targeting Chris Brazzell and
just chuck it deep, because if things aren't working, just chuck it deep. Chuck it deep to Chris Brazzell. You can either hand it off to Deshaun Bishop or chuck it deep to Chris Brazzell. Those are your options.
I think Braylon Staley keeps playing really well. I thought Mike Matthews had a really good game.
Ethan Davis touchdown.
Hello.
I don't know how it's so open, but Ethan Davis touchdown.
Yeah. What a drive that was.
Yeah. Was that the 10 play
in the half? Dude, that's one thing. Like, Tennessee was so good at that in 2022, and then since then, it's just not been the same, where they're able to steal points right before the half, and they're able to do that again. So I would like that to continue to happen, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rodarius Jackson got in the game. That was Edmund Spillman had 15 tackles. Good God. Yeah, love it. I like Jaden Perlotti, man. Again, there's times where he just has no clue. I don't think what's going on, but he is all over. Let him play safety.
Oh my gosh. Some girl in the front row just ate a shoe to the head, a kick to the head. Square on the forehead.
I'm about to watch it.
She got smacked. I think it was with a heel too. I'm shocked she's like. I'm shocked she's up. Like, she's still with us.
It's that bounce on those shoes, man. They just.
No, he like rolls and kicks her as he's going down with the back of his heel. I didn't even see it on the live one. You have to see the replay.
Okay.
That's where you can see her really get kicked. They do a shot from across the court.
All right. Anybody else who impressed you
that we haven't named? I do want to say Monty said Farouk played good. Outside of that one play, I thought Farouk played good.
I did too.
I want to note that. Ty Redmond got ran over for a touchdown, but Landon, by God, he wrapped up. He didn't just shoulder bump the guy. And I'll give him credit for that. I said that if he had just wrapped up on that play and Alabama had scored, that's a different story. You tried. I'll say it this time. You wrapped up, the guy just made a better play. Hats off to him.
One thing I think this is a start is just getting in the way of the opposing player. I feel like we need to start there. Ty Redmond will get in the way. I don't know if he'll do anything after that, but he will get in the way.
Yeah, he will.
There's some defensive backs on our team that refuse to get in the way of opposing players, and that is hard to watch.
He is really good at diving for the back of people's ankles sometimes. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That last night.
Yeah, they did spin move him on a 4th down, I think, conversion.
Yeah. I do want to note Mark Stoops attempted a field goal 5-yarder late in the third quarter last night that would have cut a 3-score game to a 3-score game. And that is remarkable coaching. And then he said, that's what the chart says to do. No, it doesn't, unless you're looking at Butch Jones' chart. And then he said he hates the chart. But first off, you weren't following the chart. Second off, why do you listen to the chart if you hate the chart?
Yeah. Hey, I think we have to do a standing ovation. Only 6 penalties last night.
I don't know if I can do a standing ovation for 6 penalties, but I guess it's better than 10 or 11. So,
well, 2 of them were because Caleb Herring just can't watch the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6 is a lot better than 10 or 11, so I'm taking that.
They did take forever to throw out a penalty on one of his offsides. I was like, that's just so late.
Yeah.
That's another thing about our defense. I don't even care about our scheme. I'm not mad about it. We're down in the secondary. Someone said hit the portal hard. You got to slam the portal. Every dollar you have right now available should go to secondary in the portal. What frustrates me the most about our defense is we can't get an effing play call in. If I have to watch anyone in our defense looking at the freaking sideline while the other team is snapping the ball again this season, I'm going to come unglued.
Yeah. The good thing is with your guys that you have on your roster already, like you're not having to go in December and give them a better contract because they play well this year. None of them played well. So, I mean, Ricky Gibson should be back, and he already got his money. Boo Carter is gone. So you should have plenty of money to use in the portal to get some guys in here.
Yeah.
All right. Duke just looks like Kentucky to me on this game. So
I think Kentucky looks like Duke.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry. This is the Kentucky Walnuts.
That's our ball, baby.
All right. Big news. Huge news. Josh Elander is your new head baseball coach of the Tennessee Volunteers.
And we'll never get an interview with him. We've got someone on this podcast has a wanted poster in the athletic department now, so we can't. I do. You know how Florida, where the lineups are posted and stuff in the dugout.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Ross Kevin put a wanted poster of you up this year at some point in the dugout.
Hey man, I only took 3 days, and I gave the man his flowers. Respect. You finally
do it. Give his flowers right now. We'll clip it and post it and tag him, and then we'll try to find his burner and tag his burner.
Danny White, I honestly don't care how you got to this decision. It's that you got to this decision. I don't care who you interviewed, who maybe told you to do it, whatever. You did it, and that's what needed to be done for this program to move forward. So thank you very much for making the right decision.
Clip that, Joey. Make sure we get that out to the masses. We're gonna have a rekindling of relationships here. So we missed our Monday morning.
You know what, Danny? This is your open invitation. If you want to come on the pod, I would love to have you on the pod.
I would too.
And let's just talk ball and maybe ticket prices a little bit, but we'll talk ball mostly.
That's my favorite thing about LSU this week is apparently they had a ticket price increase.
That's tough.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, if you want to pay that buyout, you got to. And I know it's not a Jimmy.
How much is the buyout? Do you know?
It was 53 or 56 million, I think. I don't know if it
Yeah.
ended up at that. Apparently, they were negotiating that number. Which, if I'm Brian Kelly, I'm like, no, you're going to give me every penny. Your dumbass has signed this contract.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not watch me at Notre Dame? You should have known you were going to fire me. I couldn't win. I couldn't win anything, and I wasn't even in a conference.
Yeah, just know the second you make that huge buyout, like in a few years, you're gonna have to pay it. Just, I think you like in negotiations, you're like, what would we be willing to give up? Because it can't be just an astronomical number. Because you're 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna have to pay it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Scott Woodward did negotiate Jimbo Fisher's $100 million buyout or $100 million guaranteed, and then this $56 million buyout for Brian Kelly. The same AD negotiated to not good coaches to some of the highest buyouts we've ever seen.
Yep.
So that's good.
But hey, Kentucky's props Kentucky. They're just waiting and waiting and waiting, knowing what they're gonna do, but they're gonna let that money go down before they make the decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they don't care because it's basketball season.
Can you explain to me the math? Why are there 39 NBA representatives there for only 22 teams? Why would you send more than one guy to the game?
Second opinion. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, someone's probably getting like a third and fourth opinion based on that math.
Yeah. Maybe it's like
Carlos
they just
Boozer count?
They just wanted to
count
tag along. Yeah, maybe one team's watching Nate Emmett and one's watching Boozer.
Okay. They've got one scout for each.
Yeah.
Do you think they're counting Carlos Boozer, though, in that count of the 39 NBA representatives?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
It's probably some of his buddies that he brought with him, too. So, that I mean, that's probably more. Who else would be? Is Steve Hamer, is he in the building? He would probably count.
Oh, who does he work with?
Well, he works for the Vol Network, right?
Well, I think they meant like people who work with the team. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, does he count? Could he count? Could Chris Lofton count? Maybe.
I don't think so, since they're not with an NBA team
that we know of.
Carlos Boozer works with the Jazz.
Okay, who is the USA basketball coach?
I just assumed it was.
Is Duke's coach? I don't think it is.
Yeah, I just thought maybe he kept an office there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's there. I don't know.
He just never gives up his offices whenever he gets set up. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep these. Free real estate. You never give up free real estate.
Maybe it's some of those teams that like there's a good chance we're gonna have the number 1 pick. Like we're that bad. Let's send a draft guy out there too.
Okay. Yeah. Back to Josh Elander. Yeah,
let's go, man.
Yeah, big time.
That's huge.
I told Landon I won't be fully happy until Josh Elander announces that Ross Kivitt's no longer on the coaching staff. But I just don't know if that infield can do it with him. I'm not convinced they can cut it. This is a contract year for Ross Kivitt. Let's start saying that.
Yeah, he's gonna have to earn it. There's no more just hiding behind the scenes. He's no longer like the backup's backup. He is the backup. Like there is a possibility.
Do you think he gets the call of Elander? You don't think it's Frank? You think he's the guy if lost?
Oh yeah, Frank had to be the shepherd for 3 days. I think that was enough for him. He's done with that crap.
Frank was in shorts, and we talked about Ross hopping up in that video. Frank was in shorts in that video. He did have his hoodie on.
Okay, he was in shorts.
He's in shorts.
We might need to screenshot that. That could be the difference.
Yeah, he was in shorts. I have a feeling Ross Kivitt will get ejected before Josh Elander. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Also, in that video, which awesome video, by the way, I think that was the most words I've ever heard Elander speak.
Yeah, even in his postgame, when he's had to do postgame pressers because Tony got tossed, he's very quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome day. No brainer.
No brainer. And again, going into like the national surge and stuff, I think that does like that's kind of the coach speak aspect of the athletic director. Like, this is how you legitimize your hire. You want to do your due diligence. You don't want to pass on a guy that's really good, that could do good. I thought it should have been Elander the whole time, but like, yeah, sure, do that. I thought the way he went about presenting that was really weird. I thought Frank was the right choice, but it was a weird roundabout way. Like, I don't know, it was weird. The whole press conference was weird, really. But at the end of the day, he got the hire right, in my opinion. I mean, time will tell, but I think he did the right thing. He hired the right guy. So, time to get to work. Time to go win some baseball games.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a guy who's he's been there since the beginning. I mean, had a huge part in building this program to where it is. I think that it kind of speaks for itself with all the reaction you had from former players, recruits. Like, he had a hand in basically every player that came through here the last couple of years, especially hitters. And I think since he's been here, there's been 6 hitters drafted in the first round under Josh Elander. So, I mean, I'm not trying to take anything from Tony, because Tony was phenomenal and, got us to a national championship and built this. But I think the guy right next to him doing it was Josh Elander. Yeah. So I think if you are in the business of keeping this train rolling and, not taking it off the tracks and not, hey, like it doesn't need gas, it doesn't need a new set of tires, let's just keep it out there on the track. I think hiring Josh Elander is something you had to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because all the recruits, you're not going to lose any of those recruiting classes that you have. And it's different if you're like losing games and you fire your coach. Yeah, you probably want to go after somebody that's different and have a change of scenery, get rid of that staff. But I don't think losing Tony Vitello and basically a promotion for him to go to the major leagues is reason to kind of blow this whole thing up.
No, yeah.
And deal with losing your roster, deal with losing your recruiting class. You're going to have a whole new staff in here. I just think there was no reason for that. And I think this keeps everybody happy having Elander. You're going to have that alumni that, has been coming back year after year, training and just watching practice, just being a fan of the baseball program. I think you kind of lose that if you go with somebody else. Not saying they probably wouldn't be on board, but I think it's just a lot different. And with the way Tennessee baseball was before Tony Vitello got here, I think that's a huge risk. It goes in that direction if you try to do something different. And I think they could have hired somebody decent. Like Kevin Schnall would have been a good hire. But are you willing to kind of blow the whole thing up? And what if it doesn't work? Then you're like, man, I could have just went with Elander and kept it rolling. I think this is a safe pick, but I think it's best for both parties as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's exciting. And it's good to see that everybody involved and that sports program is excited for it. I mean, I think that's another thing is like, so I think I hate to like get into, I mean, it's just part of it with coaching hires. I think it's the same with Holly Warlick. Holly Warlick, we know how it ended. She deserved a shot at it. Like, she was around long enough. She was a mainstay. Sure. She was important to the program. She deserved a shot. Same with Josh Elander. It's not about do I hire him or do I not. You hire him, they earn that shot. It's you have to be the professional in the room as the athletic director, and you have to know when it's time to move on. They've earned the right to be the head coach. That doesn't mean they've earned the right to stay long, like overstay their welcome if things aren't working out. You just have to move on when it's time to move on, not hang around.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing, like with this is like, was there someone quote unquote better out there? Maybe, maybe not. But there'll be those people around too if you have to move on. You can't let it get too far gone if it happens that way. Mm-hmm. You earn goodwill as long as you make the right decisions at the right time. If things go wrong, you did the right thing.
Yeah, and this is a quick process. So, I know they interviewed Kevin Schnall, and I know they came out with like he's not leaving, and then the news came out that Josh Elander was hired. I don't know how that kind of worked out. I know Elander interviewed as well, so it looks like we only interviewed 2 guys, and I don't know if that's just doing your due diligence to see kind of. I don't know. Are you just saying like, hey, I just did this to do it, but really the whole time it was kind of maybe kind of test Elander to see like how you handle this, because it was an emotional couple days after Tony left, but it also comes at I hate to say this, a really good time, because it could have ended up 2 years down the road. Elander has already taken another head coaching job, and then you lose Tony on top of it, and this whole thing kind of blows up. I think this is probably the best case scenario for Tony Vitello leaving to keep Tennessee at the level it's at.
Just be good and I'll be Tony. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Don't you dare come back to Arkansas, you bastard.
Yeah, if you come back to Arkansas, you better sell that real estate you have in West Knoxville, because I will find it, and what happens after that, I can't talk about.
I'm also interested in what happens with the staff. Obviously, they're going to have at least one more person. I think everybody kind of gets elevated, or at least that's kind of how it looks, where, Ross Kivitt probably moves up. Josh Reynolds probably moves up. Ricky Martinez. Could they go and try to get Luke Bonfield back, that just left for Pitt? Maybe. Could they have some other guys that have been with the program for a while? Maybe they get a shot. Does Tony take anybody with him? I think is a question. And a lot of people have saying like maybe Q, but I don't think he does, because
it seems like he's the end of the MLB. So I hope that, and obviously it might be different with Tony, like a guy he's worked with, but I hope that was enough to Q's important to this program. I think you saw that with the transition away from him and then back to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that keeps him here. Let's hope he's better friends with Josh Elander than he is Tony Vitello.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a big deal that he's already kind of like done that, and it seemed like that
was he with again. I can't remember
the Cubs.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't there very long. It didn't seem like it was his favorite thing in the world. It seemed like he would rather have been here, and that's why he came back. So I just have a hard time thinking he makes that jump. But it could just be something to watch. But I think it means a lot of stuff that like that staff just been together. Other than Josh Reynolds, they've kind of always worked with each other. So, get another guy in here. If that's Luke Bonfield, cool. If it's somebody else, like a support staff guy, we'll see. But I think stability is key, and that's helped. I think Josh Heupel and his tenure here, and I think it definitely helped Tony Vitello having those same guys year in and year out.
Right. Yeah. Well,
but we did win a natty without Ross Kivitt, so I just want to put that.
Oh man, poor Ross Kivitt.
We did have a question kind of about that, and it was like, who would you have liked to hire if it wasn't Josh Elander?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. While we're talking about it, I guess like Link Jarrett would have been a good hire.
Yeah,
Kevin Schnall I thought would have been a good hire, but if you're looking at what Coastal did, they kind of did the same thing with him, like we just did with Elander.
Right.
They hired the long-time assistant, and he took him to the College World Series. He had one more head coaching year of experience than Josh Elander. I don't know if that just put him above it. I don't know, but I don't think that hire wouldn't have made that much sense to me, considering who you had already in the building.
Right.
I think if you were going to hire somebody like a splash hire and look over Elander, I think it had to be a sitting head coach that was really good.
That would have made most sense. Or
at this time, I don't think any of those coaches like a Jay Johnson or
what about Paul Maneri?
No. Also, the dude from Oregon. I mean, I'd rather Kevin Schnall than the dude from Oregon.
You can get him a third retirement tour.
Yeah.
Is he still the head coach at?
He's still at South Carolina, yeah.
Okay. I'm shocked they didn't fire him after the season. So he's probably got a pretty nice buyout.
Sure. Oh, they didn't give Nate that continuing? Oh, that's pretty crazy. All right. Yeah. Big good day on Rocky Top yesterday. Yesterday was fun. Got the news before the game, had a pretty stress-free game, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get over to ES or SEC Network Plus fast enough to see our first touchdown, so that was good. I like to see that. I mean, I would like to see a touchdown, but I like to see that.
Shout out Mississippi State. I mean, they just continue to find ways to lose football games.
I think Jeff Lebby is trying to see how long he can go without winning an SEC game. Without being fired. Because I don't think they necessarily should fire him because, I mean, he was just in a tough spot coming in. But how long does it go on if he continues to lose SEC games?
Yeah, agreed. Some games yesterday. Other than
new club seats in Thompson Boyne look awesome. I don't know if you noticed, but the place is packed out except for right behind the head coach, where they increased the ticket prices like $6,000 this year. All those people on that wait list must have been stoked to miss out on I know it's an exhibition game, but a top 15 matchup against one of the best teams in the country.
Heck yes.
I'm sure they just had better things to do tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Danny White doesn't care. He got paid.
Sure.
I'm assuming they sold those tickets, so he got paid. Now they don't have to wait as long to get popcorn. So
yeah, well, so did the season tickets holders have to buy tickets for this too? How did that work?
Game worked out. I don't
know.
I can't imagine that those seats were up for grabs.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing.
Like there's like you think Jim Haslam had to like rush. He had to be standing in line for a couple hours to sit on the court tonight.
Yeah, he's in the queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Looking at college football, we mentioned A&M putting the final nail in the coffin to Brian Kelly. It is crazy how fast they turned on Brian Kelly.
Well, that's because they're stupid. They should have been turned on him long ago. They should have been turned on the moment he called them family.
Yeah, they should have never hired him. Who do they go after? Because that's a whole nother like.
I know a good name who is just LSU through and through. He almost talks like he's like should be the LSU head football coach.
Mm.
And coincidentally, he's won a national championship at LSU. It's Ed Orgeron.
Okay.
Ed Orgeron has like floated his name out for every job this year. Like every job that hadn't even open, like, or that's open, but some that haven't. Like I've seen now, like he apparently would be interested in coaching South Carolina. He's already said he's interested in Arkansas.
Okay.
He'll probably come out this week and say he's interested in Texas since Sark's ready to leave for the NFL.
Yeah, there's going to be like over half of the SEC teams that could potentially come open this go around. It's going to be awesome.
I would like if it didn't go anywhere. That would be phenomenal.
And Jimmy Sexton just sitting there licking his chops about all the buyout money that's going to be negotiated in these.
Dude, he's a scumbag. Also, speaking of Texas, that report's patently false. Sweet bullcrap. Your buddy. If he didn't have Jimmy Sexton as an agent, Landon, I'd say okay, maybe not true. I promise you, Jimmy Sexton's throwing your name out there because he wants that fat raise that Texas is going to give you now. So you might not believe it, Sark, but I promise you, Jimmy Sexton's throwing your name in the hat for every job that could possibly get your salary increased and get your buyout increased.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Give me a break, Sark.
UCLA had to come to Jesus moment.
I mean, you don't want to cross Kurt Signetti in October, I'll tell you that. Also, everyone that thought Nico looked good.
Does Fernando Mendoza have a brother?
I don't know. Are they the guys that killed their parents? The Menendez brothers?
Oh, God, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? Is that their name? They're the ones that like killed their parents for money, and then they like had courtside seats to the Knicks tickets like a month later.
No, I didn't see.
You know who I'm talking about?
It
was a big thing, I think, in like the 90s.
I don't know. This guy's a freshman. I guess he's their backup quarterback. He's number 16. Fernando Mendoza is number 15. Are they brothers? That's insane.
Maybe. I have no clue.
That's kind of awesome. All right. Yeah, 56-6 over UCLA. Sorry, Bruins. And right now, like if you're a really bad football team, I think you in this coaching search, it really sucks because you're just kind of got to wait out the big jobs and see who else is left after.
Yeah. Like no one's really going to be interested in the UCLA job because I mean, what do they have going for them? They're just a school in LA. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Them and USC. Dude, Deshaun Foster, good God, that was the best press conference I've ever seen.
And it's so funny, like Florida's not even a top job anymore after LSU just opened up.
Yeah. And Auburn should be open at some point.
I don't know if they're going to pull the trigger at this point.
You think just let it happen?
I don't know, man. I'm so confused.
And when does Mike Norvell get fired at Florida State?
Yeah, I can't believe it didn't happen more recently. Also, apparently in one of these reports, Brian Kelly, I guess, had agreed to fire some assistants, and then the governor might have gotten involved, and now he's fired. I mean, my favorite thing about Brian Kelly, I think me and you talked about this earlier, is every time something bad happened last night, he was on the sidelines yelling at an assistant.
I think we should get a scissor lift ordered to the campus of LSU right now.
That's in bad taste, Landon. I mean, listen, I think we need to give him a break. He came into this LSU job, and they were 60 feet high in the air. I mean, one of the best programs in the country. He's the only LSU coach of the last four that hadn't won a national championship. I mean, he started up above everyone else. I mean, far above everyone else in the country. And then last night, a storm rolled through in Death Valley in the name of Texas A&M. The 8-4 Aggies they blew so hard that thing came tumbling down, and now he's gone. He's no longer with us. Brian Kelly.
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
Oregon did not look good against Wisconsin yesterday.
They're a weird team, man. They just don't look all that great.
Yeah.
And I think it goes into, there's not just like you look at like Alabama, they've looked pretty good the last few weeks, and then this week, like barely scraped by a bad South Carolina team, which, that's on the road, and Williams-Brice in October, we know that's a tough place to win. But yeah, I mean, it's weird. Texas A&M looks like the best team to me right now in college football. I hate to say it.
Oh, and then Dante Moore got hurt. What'd you say? Sorry.
I don't see Texas A&M losing the next 4 games, which is crazy. No more Texas 8-4.
Yeah, it's okay. There's always next year. Yeah, Dante Moore got hurt in that one, so maybe that was a reason.
Will they play overtime in this game? How sick would it be if this game ended at a tie? I mean, I'd hate it, but it'd be kind of sick.
Are we close?
77-72, so not really, but it's not over exactly.
Somebody commented, like, has Bishop Boswell ever made a shot?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm on board with him being our starting.
I don't know if
starting
that'll
guard.
continue after seeing some other guys tonight.
Yeah. I think Berg and Abrams.
I don't know if it'll be. I think my favorite would be Berg right now.
Yeah. I'll say Dwayne Brown has looked fantastic.
Yeah. No kidding.
Nate Mintz looked good. I think he just needs to make more shots.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to take. I need him to force it at times because you're going to be our go-to guy, but you can be more selective at times as well.
Yep. Alabama, South Carolina, 29-22. Apparently, there was a lot of South Carolina fans make their way down to the field to try to storm, and then they had to walk back.
I saw videos of them. I saw videos of them saying they were getting ready to storm. I just thought I didn't realize they pretty much made their way down to the field.
Yeah. Ole Miss took care of Oklahoma. Lane Kiffin tried to lose that football game, but somehow they still try to. I mean, one of the worst calls I've ever seen in my life.
Which one?
They tried to go for it on their own 20.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Tough.
I need someone to explain how that wasn't a fumble though on John Mateer.
Which one?
So the second to last play of the game?
Oh yeah.
Because the ball never came out of his hands going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you say he was making a throwing motion, the Ole Miss player grabbed it before he fumbled it or before he dropped it, and it landed backwards. So in my mind, he might have thrown it, but it wasn't a forward pass. So I don't understand the rule.
Yeah.
He stripped it from him. So it's either a just straight fumble or it's a backwards pass. One or the other.
And I thought Oklahoma's defense is really good. Did not look very good against Ole Miss. Now they might look all world this coming up week, but
yeah.
I feel better about this game after watching them play Ole Miss.
Yeah, because I feel like there are a lot of possessions that Trinidad Chambliss looks not great.
Yeah. John Mateer still rushed the ball 13 times.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Not to Tennessee's defense. He'll be fine against our defense.
Yeah, somebody.
Eventually it's just if he was playing NCAA football, his wear and tear would be through the roof. There's no chance he's still playing.
Yeah. Vanderbilt, Missouri. Missouri catches the Hail Mary, apparently. I don't know. The replay didn't really show much to me, but anyway, catches it at the half-yard line. I'm like, huh?
3-point game.
Uh-oh. I'm behind. They have the ball.
We're about to steal it and go the length.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe Gillespie.
Oh, he does. Take it from him. Boozer.
You don't have to Rick.
Yeah, that game was crazy because after the game, I mean, I don't know what Diego Pavia is supposed to say, but having a stat line of 129 yards passing and 20 yards rushing, I don't know how you can sit up there and say yeah.
Whoever the hell asked that question should never be allowed in that room again.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else he's supposed to say, but yeah, not with that stat line.
Hell yeah, I do. Probably not that. That's just he kind of looks like an idiot. But because it's not just that stat line. Go look at any other stat lines he's posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what were you saying about their Hail Mary though? They did catch it, I think, but it wasn't in the end zone.
Yeah, but at first they say he didn't catch it, and then they reviewed it and said he caught it. But the review, you can't even tell that he catches it.
Oh, yeah, I thought he caught it. I thought he caught it going out of the end, like he was out of the end zone by the time he caught it. He
Yeah.
was running back to catch it.
I'm like, man, that stinks. That sounds like something Tennessee would do. Oh, wait, we did do that against Kentucky a few years ago.
Yeah,
Was that
they say complete down to the 1.
Was that 2018 we did that?
Completed a Hail Mary?
It was like a long pass to Jeff George, and he tried to stretch and got tackled like the half-yard line.
Against who?
Kentucky.
We didn't lose to him, though, did we? No, not in 18. 17, maybe? When
maybe it was 17.
Butch got fired?
Yeah, maybe it was 17.
Let's go to the play-by-play in 2017. That was his last game. Yeah, he got down. He was down at the 3.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not expired, so probably so. Thankfully, I don't remember that one. Let's see what Butch Jones had to say after the game. I missed the halftime. Not interested.
Yeah, I don't care.
Here's the play. I do remember this.
How far was it?
Well,
How far was?
we were on R49 and we threw it. He threw it well short. Caught it like the 6, and he just got tackled. He never even got to stretch out.
BYU continues to win 8-0 with a freshman quarterback, 41-27 over Iowa State.
Did you see where that idiot from The Athletic, David Ubben, he said that it's dumb that he wears number 49 or whatever? I'm like, no, it's not. It's incredible.
47?
Yeah, 47.
Yeah.
He's like, Congress should step in. That should get David Ubben fired from ever writing anything about athletics.
Mm-hmm.
He's employed by someone called The Athletic. He's very much against athletics, clearly, because that's fantastic. Tennessee's about to lose, by the way. But yeah, that's crazy town.
Oh, that stinks. Yeah, it didn't play well in the second half, I don't think.
No, did not play well.
Virginia beat North Carolina in overtime.
I didn't watch that game. I saw the box score I saw it came up with the score and saw the box scores it went. I just thought, man, this would have to be a miserable game to attend.
Did they go for 2 and not get it?
I don't know how it shook out. It looks like, it looks like it. That was in the first overtime. You went for 2 and you had the ball first?
Yep, they went for 2 to end it and lost.
Last. Okay.
Yeah.
Depending on the play call, I don't hate it because you're about to have to go for 2 if you score again. Anyways.
Yeah, and if you don't think you're really going to win anyway.
Might as well go for it while you had a shot.
Yeah. Georgia Tech keeps winning.
Haynes King.
I don't think they're very good, but
Haynes King, baby. That should be your Heisman front runner. He's willing them to victory, like John Mateer does, just running the football. How many times did he run it yesterday? Look that
up. Memphis bounced back game over South Florida.
Yeah, that was crazy. Haynes King only ran the ball 12 times. We ran it for 91 yards.
Dang. At one point, I think South Florida was up by 17, and Memphis came back in the fourth quarter and scored 17 to win it.
And they had a chance to tie it, send it in overtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Washington beat Illinois, so their playoff hopes are done.
They thrashed Illinois.
Yeah.
I saw that score and I was like, oh, yikes.
Why are we fouling?
I don't know.
Yeah, tough one. Didn't want to lose that one at Because now like ESPN can't wait to just talk all about Duke and how good they are and how good Cameron Boozer is. Why do we even play Duke?
I feel good. I feel good watching this game about Tennessee. I was worried it'd be a lot uglier. So
yeah,
I'd
I
like to
do
win.
kind of like our inside game. I wish we seemed like we didn't use it enough.
Yeah, I would have liked to win this game, but yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean they belong on the court with
Yeah.
number 6. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Which after watching Cameron Boozer, it's crazy they're number 6.
Yeah,
That's probably gonna be the freshman of the year right there. All right. Anything else?
yeah. I got some questions.
right.
Just one. I think just one. Would it look any different on defense if we had Jermon McCoy?
Yeah, I think a little bit.
Yeah, I think a little. I don't think it's completely fixed by any means. Because I think as much as like he would help as a corner, I still think safety is so big of an issue.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know. But I think you can kind of kiss that pipe dream goodbye. I don't think Jermon McCoy is coming back.
I'd be very surprised. If he does, it's because Tennessee got into a playoff.
Yep. What's one baseball player you're looking forward to seeing this upcoming season?
Baseball player?
Yep.
Let's go to Mike Wilson's tweets because he was firing off some during their last scrimmage the other day, and some names popped up. Shout out Mike Wilson for just living in the baseball facility, by the way.
Yeah, him and Ben McKee, they don't leave. And Ryan Shumpert, they don't leave. And Eric Kane. All 4 of those. Every time I show up to the park, I see all 4 of them.
He's got too many baseball tweets. I can't find the baseball tweets I want to find.
What'd you say?
I said Mike Wilson has too many baseball tweets. I can't get to the ones I want to find.
I think one guy that I think Landon Mack as a starting pitcher for Tennessee, the transfer from Rutgers. Interested seeing him. Also, Jay Abernathy, Levi Clark. And I think Henry Ford.
Yeah. I've seen his name's popped up a lot in these scrimmages.
Yep.
I've seen his name mentioned.
Duke
Chris Newstrom, I think he was tweeting about the other day a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I know he hit a bomb, but I think his name's popped up a bunch.
Yeah, interested to see where he plays because he's kind of listed as an outfielder, but I think can play middle infield, second base. So interested to see kind of where he ends up in the lineup. Yeah, should be fun. Lots of home runs, lots of wins. Josh Elander, does he shave the beard or leave it as is?
I think he just shaved for the interview. I think it comes back out. I think he put on a suit and got cleaned up, and I respect it.
Kind of look good though. I mean, I know Tony Vitello is Tony Vitello, but Josh Elander, good looking dude too.
Yeah, I think he needs the beard, but yeah, I don't disagree.
Okay,
I think the beard's a good look.
You like the manly look?
I think he needs the beard. Yeah.
Okay. I don't hate it. I mean, he looks like a catcher. I know he played catcher. He looks like a catcher with a beard.
Someone, I don't know who did it, dropped a video of him hitting a bomb the other day at TCU.
Yeah, he dropped some tanks. You know, he was named the I think the minor league player of the year in the Braves organization one season.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Dang.
And everybody's kind of worried. Some people were worried about like losing Tony Vitello. I mean, if you're replacing Tony Vitello, I think it has to be the guy that's been like 20 years, it seems like, with Tony Vitello, with being at TCU and then Arkansas and then Tennessee. I mean, he's been with Vitello more than anybody. I mean, we talk about Vitello doesn't have like a family or anything, just like his parents. I mean, I think Josh Elander is as much family as anybody. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
all right. Well, Kentucky still ass. We told you. Loved it, guys. Go check out our good friends at VIP Play. Bet $20, get $100 in bonus bets with promo code MORETN. Gambling problem, call 1-800-889-9789. You must be 21 and over and located in Tennessee to bet. Go check out our good friends at Hovey Dry Goods. Hovey Dry Goods, best hats out there. Use promo code MORE for 15% off that first purchase. Again, MORE, 15% off. I mean, y'all killed it in September. Keep using that promo code at Hovey Dry Goods. Let's get it done in October. We got a few more weeks left. And then if you don't, hey, Christmas is right around the corner. You need to get those gifts in. And then rowback.com, use promo code More Important Issues, 20% off that first purchase. All right. Thank y'all for listening. Anything else, Caleb?
That's it.
Okay.
Laney Wilson was in Knoxville Saturday, by the way, just a note.
Okay.
Or Friday, sorry.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a great time. Ozempic, you suck. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.